and welcome to another GC Mystery. This time talking about the most shocking crimes in Philpott's children's house fire. The crimes of Mick Philpott were bad enough. Philpott was known for stabbing his previous girlfriend and her mother. Luckily they both survived. Now, Mick Philpott, well known due to his benefits lifestyle, and actually on a show before that with Widdicombe, who watched lifestyle for a week and watched how he spended his fits money. Now, she tried to cut 2% to change his lifestyle and actually get a job. Mick Philpott was well known for having no health issues and really just couldn't be bothered to get a job. No actual reason as to why he wouldn't get a job. Previous to that though, he had also been on the Mikhail show to defend his lifestyle, saying that he would like to marry one woman and divorce the other. Now, Mick Philpott actually had a mistress as well. Now, she was called Lisa Willis. Although Mairead Philpott is the woman that he married. Now, she was quite young and there was a quite big age gap. Now, when Lisa Willis moved out, she took her children that Philpott was the father of with her. So the Philpott fire came about because he was going to set the fire, even to save the children. He would become the hero and he would go to court and get cut of the children that he had with Lisa Willis. That didn't quite go to plan, as everyone found out, but the children actually died, and at the time Mick Philpott was reported to have made valiant attempts to save the children. However, there was a phone call from Mairead to 999 to the service. Now, was where Mick Philpott's first mistake came in, because he was shouting in the background of this phone call, "I can't get out, I can't get out." So obviously he wasn't trying to save his children, he was trying to get out of the house to save himself, and at first he couldn't. Did manage to get out. Mick and Mairead Philpott setting this fire to Lisa Willis was bad enough, but then the world learned that there was 3 of them that set this fire. There was Mick and Mairead Philpott and Mick's friend Paul Mosley. So how you could call somebody to help you set a fire, to set a house on fire while your kids are in the house and all this. It's a very good question, but Mairead managed to convinced Paul that this was a good idea, it would all go to plan, and then Mick would go to court. Now Mick was actually due in court with Lisa Willis on the morning when the fire started. The fire started late the previous evening, early into that morning. Now Mick was actually due in court that morning with Lisa Willis to fight a custody battle. Now this is why Mick tried to do this. It wasn't just so that he could get custody of the kids he had with Lisa, but he was trying to set Lisa Willis so that she would get arrested, convicted for starting the fire. Mick would get custody of the children. Mick and Mairead want to live a better lifestyle with all kids. Now, as we all know, and it's probably known around the world, to be fair, but as we all know, the children died due to, but it was a little more complicated for one of their children, because 5-year-old Jaden, 6-year-old Sissy, 7-year-old Jack, 9-year-old John, 10-year-old Jade all died in the fire, and died due to smoke inhalation. But their eldest and the oldest child that Mick had in his care at the time, Dwayne Philpott, died in hospital after suffering for 2 days. So actually suffered in hospital due to his burns, his fact that the fire would have got on his chest, but to everything, Dwayne actually suffered before succumbing to his injuries 2 days later. Now, Mick, Mairead and Paul are convicted, and while Mick will serve a minimum of 15 years, Mairead and Mosley only 17 years in prison for their part. We'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you have any feedback that we can constructively, please leave it in the comments below. Please subscribe to us if you haven't already and click the notification bell, and we will see you soon in the next video. Bye bye for now.